Hey, what's going on, guys? So my name is Ipe. I make seven figures on the internet by ranking websites. I do SEO and lead generation. And today I'm gonna react to JWALLER's video here. Brutally honest formula to grow a business to 1 million. So I have a digital business that I've grew to 1 million. So
So my
let's
current
see
situation is that I
if I can add some insights as I react.
own a commercial and office janitorial cleaning business. I just started last year and I have been able to get the business to generate 7.2K monthly with cleaning contracts gained from door-to-door sales. I've been working in the cleaning industry for over 5 years and want to grow my business as one sale, but I watch guys like Hormozy, Luke Belmar, and other young entrepreneurs. And seeing the vehicles they have chosen, I feel discouraged to continue growing my cleaning business and instead use my time to learn online business models like dropshipping, Shopify, etc. I know I've heard you said it yourself that if you could do it over, you wouldn't have gone down.
Digital businesses, online businesses definitely allow you to scale much faster and more rapidly than a cleaning business. Uh, this guy would benefit greatly if he started doing lead generation. He could also blow up his cleaning business by generating more leads, but you can also start doing lead generation for other companies and just be the middleman. The reason why other businesses are not as scalable is you still need to clean houses, and you have to hire staff, and it's pretty difficult to manage staff,
Down the traditional route. What do you think of the cleaning business model and what would you do if you were
and the profit margin's not that
in
high.
my position?
Hello.
Hey, too, it's Justin. How you doing, man?
Hey, Justin. How's it going, brother?
Wonderful. I hear you have a question about your cleaning business.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your business. I love the cleaning business
Yeah.
model, man. It's brick and mortar. I get it. Got night crews working. Are they cleaning at night?
I don't have any crews yet. I mean, technically, just right now, it's just me and my brother.
So y'all
they
just cleaning?
Cause I started this business. Yeah. I mean, I was doing most of the cleaning for a while. Once I generated enough revenue to cover, replace my brother and their income, they both hopped on. And so now, and then just recently, this year, they went and spoke with me hard and said, hey, brother, I know, you can't focus on growing the business if you have to be cleaning with us every night. So we're gonna take over and handle all the cleaning. You go and grow this business and make our family proud. So I'm taking the lead in this, and this year, it's the year of growth.
So how can I help you?
Well, honestly, I started feeling a lot of doubt this year too, because I see all these other entrepreneurs on YouTube, these young guys drop shipping and so forth. I'm just like, man, and it just made it really making me doubt, the route that I've chosen, because I have a lot of experience in this industry, in the cleaning industry, but still for me, I was like, man, could I just be using the same amount of effort and learning how to drop ship and just make money that way quickly?
Dropship is not a great business model. It's not sustainable long term.
Obviously, there's different type of entrepreneurs, and I'm just a freedom fighter. I just want to be free and just not be tied down to a location or bills or anything like that.
I understand. I understand completely.
Yeah.
I've had that same feeling in my life before when I was building a construction company. So let me share with you why I kept doing the construction company. Maybe you'll feel a little bit better. All my energy and all my competency is already in construction. And I could have said that at like 28. So that would have been, 9 years ago. But I already had it going. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you already have a business going, then I advise you take it to the moon, especially if you're profitable. Because here's the deal. That drop shipping shit is going to get real saturated. You understand?
Yeah.
This crypto pump bullshit, it's going to come and go. The more guys I've met that have made money in crypto, none of them have ever made me feel like it's a fool.
The one positive, or the one positive of cleaning business is people are always going to need their houses cleaned. You just have to learn how to do better lead generation so you can get a lot more customers. And when you have more customers and you got customers on hand, then you'll get other people to work for you as well. You can get more crews working for you.
Time job ever. The service that you give, competition for it is going to be substantially lower than the dropship. And then you're one squeeze from Amazon away. Because basically you're just an employee from Amazon. Now I'm not shitting on dropshipping. What I'm telling you is that you have a business running with probably a small amount of competition. And I'll give you another thing that you have that you probably don't even fucking realize. You already have a company culture. You already have a team. You already have devoted brothers that are working next to you every day. I'll take a team over a lot. If you were to tell me that I had to go start a business with Sterling, Tristan, Andrew, and Shooter tomorrow, but we had to sell toothpicks, I would pick that business because who's in the fucking boat? We have the biggest toothpick company on the planet. We would own it.
Interesting.
You understand?
Yeah.
Most businesses
I never
fail.
really thought about that. So it's the people.
You have a culture already. You have a diehard culture. You just told me that your brothers came to you and said that we'll do the hard back work. Go grow the company, make the family proud. Go ask the next 5 people that you know that own the business and see if they have a culture like that. Do you understand?
Yeah, I just feel that it's because they're my family, though.
And take advantage of the advantage. You understand what I'm saying? Grow it. If you want to sell it, sell it. If you want to give them equity and go do something else and take a payout, then do it. Is the business making money?
Yeah, it's pretty possible.
I've heard
we
that
technically don't have much overhead.
Right. I've heard the profit in the cleaning business is incredible. Welcome to the family, by the way.
Oh, thank you. It was a big decision, but it's definitely been worth it.
It's the best decision you'll ever make, my friend.
Thank you.
I have zero doubt about that. The war room's a wonderful place. There's no amount of return that I can nominally put on the return that you'll make in the war room at a young age. Congratulations. If I had my own son on the phone, I'd say the same thing.
Hey, man, honestly, like I said, you've definitely convinced me, and you've definitely sold me, and I'm just like, man, you put so much faith in this room, I gotta join. I gotta see what's up. Like, this guy is putting this much faith in it, and I trust this guy. I was like, I gotta join. I'm in it, and honestly, everyone's been so welcoming. It's amazing. It really is, and all the guys who are out here with me in the Midwest, they've reached out to me too, and that's amazing.
It's always easy to sell something with conviction. If you truly believe in what you're saying, it's not hard to sell somebody. I truly, with every ounce of me, believe that it's the right decision for any young man to do. So, not hard for me to tell you to go.
I gotta apply that to business too.
Yeah, it's the only ethical way to sell, right? You have to believe in your product so much that you feel like you're fucking over the customer if you don't sell them. Think about selling from that place. So if I'm
like that.
So like if I'm talking to you about the war room, and I believe
The path to wealth is to get a high income skill set, get a scalable business, and grow that scalable business and reinvest into that business to the point where that scalable business is like profiting so much money that you don't even know what to do with, then you can get into high return, high leveraged investments, whether that be real estate. You can take some risks in crypto, things like that, of that nature. But it's always very important to have a scalable business that you can count on, because a scalable business has certain skills that are involved and which has barrier to entry, and a proper business has a proper barrier to entry where you're not dealing with so much saturation because you have a special skill set or a talent that allows you to be in that business. And even if the economy goes to shit, that scalable business is something that you can fall back on. It's really important to have that stability.
If I sell you a war room, I could change your entire life. And I mean that with such conviction that I feel like if I don't convince you to join, that I have fucked you over, then I have failed you. That's belief in a product. And that's how I feel about the war room. So when I'm telling you to join, that's the level of conviction that I'm at. So how can you look at me with a clear...
I pretty much have the same conviction for our program as well. We have 7,000 students. And we do lead generation, which is one of the most useful skill sets to have, whether you do lead generation for yourself or for other companies and make money. Lead gen skills will never go out of style.
Conscious and be like, this isn't going to be good for me. You can't, because I'm sitting there telling you with full conviction. And if you can sell your product that way or create a product that you believe in to that degree, then you get to sell with conviction. And I think that's more powerful than any sales script you'll ever have.
I like that. I really like that.
Quit fucking over all the people in your pipeline and sell them.
Oh yeah, definitely. You are right. I have to.
All right, so let's just backtrack for a second. You have a business that's already going. It's profitable. You have a team of people that are ride or die. Is all this still correct?
Yes,
You
this is all correct.
have room to grow, and you know what you're doing. Does the vehicle really matter? Does it?
I guess not. Yeah.
Are you
Now that you put it that way,
Are you just getting FOMO? Let me tell you something that some of these drop shippers don't have, these crypto guys don't have. They don't have a real business that's going to make it through a recession. You understand what I'm saying? Like when people can't afford to buy bullshit on Amazon anymore, those corporate companies are still...
A lot of our students are doing, lead generation, which is what we teach them, but then they're getting into business themselves, but then they figure out how to generate leads first. So for example, let's say, a student builds 10 different lead gen sites, and one lead gen site is a party bus site and it's generating a crap ton of leads. Instead of just selling the leads for like, $30-$40 per lead, this one particular student decided to get into the party bus business himself. He invested in a party bus, and now he's making like $7,000 a week. So, and there's another individual that got into the junk removal business because one lead gen site was generating a lot of leads. So he bought a truck, hired a couple drivers, and now he's making like $5,000 per week with a junk removal business. So that's what's amazing about the lead gen business. It allows you to get into business without having to invest $100,000. You can test out the waters, start generating leads, and when you can test and find that you are able to generate a lot of customers, then you can choose to get into that business or not. Or you can be like me. I'd rather not deal with the hassle of running a brick and mortar type of business. So I just sell the leads to a business owner and I let them take care of the dirty work. And I just make a percentage in the middle.
Still gonna need their offices cleaned. There's still room to make real big money in the real world with brick and mortar business. And you have all of the ingredients, starting with that team, that it takes to win in all conditions. I've been around a lot of these online guys. I'm gonna tell you, most of the time I make substantially more money than they do. I can tell it in how they walk. If I had a real business with a real team making real money and a real chance to grow it with some strong systems, I would double down on what you're doing until you're making multiple millions of dollars a year. Then you can diversify, kind of like I do, because you got the main thing, and it's spitting out money no matter what.
Yeah, like most of the entrepreneurs I follow, they say that too. Double down on what you're doing. Obviously for me, not that I'm doubting anyone. It's just I guess the only person that really doubting is myself.
I like the advice of doubling down because he's already profitable. There's no reason to really break what's already working. He just has to figure out how to create more leverage, which is to continue to build that culture, hire some people to do the cleaning for them, and most importantly, figure out how to generate more leads.
To me, it's just like I was like, dang, I feel so behind.
Well, let's talk about that for a second, man.
Have I wasted my time?
Bro, but have you? Because look, here's the thing: it's in your control. And what I mean by that is, if you stopped everything you're doing right now and you did drop shipping, and Amazon came out, let's say they cut your commission in half. There's not a fucking thing you can do about it. Nobody can take your competency away in a real world business. I say this all the time: strip me butt naked, drop me blindfold in any city in America in 6 weeks, I'll be hanging still. You can probably say the same about your business.
That's true.
Now, who's going to take that away from nobody? Let me ask you a couple base questions about the business. How much revenue are you going to do this year?
My goal is to get a minimum of at least 2 customers a month because now I'm trying to switch to high ticket sales now, and just small little offices that I currently have, but trying to go for the bigger contracts, like 3,000 to like 10,000. If I could just get 2 of those a month, yeah, I would be pretty set.
All right, well, how much revenue would you do? That's 24 new clients, 3,000 a month.
That'd be about 120K.
I think it's more than that, G. Mental math on your ass.
Yeah. For the middle of I'm Asian, right? Apparently I'm supposed to be good at math.
You're so racist, bro. Right?
I love the Asian jokes, man.
So if you get your number, that's 72 a month times 12. That's 864,000, bro. What's your profit margin? 35%?
Profit margin? Yeah, about 35%. Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's net.
Yeah.
That's 302 grand, bro. That's not bitch money, bro. Can you do that for the next 3 years? If you can, that's 1.2. That's 1.2.
Yeah, you know, honestly, I wonder why I haven't looked at the numbers like that. I should have multiplied it throughout the year like that. I'm just thinking about like the next month. I gotta expand my vision for that.
How much are you paying in insurance?
It's super key to look at numbers, especially net profit. So a lot of these dropshippers, they don't tell you the net profit. Dropshipping is like 10-15% profit margin. So it's like, it ends up being a lot of work and not worth it long term. So it's like, or you can have like one-off and like, you know, big success sometimes when a product goes like trends really hard, but it's difficult to sustain when the profit margin's like really low.
And workman's comp, right?
Yeah.
How much?
I have $1 million policy and I'm paying about $300 a month.
When you grow to those kind of numbers, man, you can start to get the insurance captives. You can start self-insuring, and then your margin's going to go up. So
you said self-insurance?
Yeah, and that's down the road. But the point I'm trying to make to you is you start to get so big that you get unfair advantages that are completely illegal. There's a lot to be said about doing business in the real world, my friend. I think what you have is light years ahead of most people. What you have is a real business. Before you get too much FOMO on dropshipping from a fucking cold apartment without your brothers, I would deeply consider that you're doing a business that could get you to a place where you...
Dropship, I don't even consider dropshipping a real business. You can like literally just play with it on the side. I don't know.
Doing well over 7 figures, and in the next 3 years you could have that business up to 2 or 3 million. At 35%, you're going to be over $1 million in profit. I'm not trying to shit on guys that make money on the internet, but at the same time, I think there's a lot of people that talk a lot of shit on the internet.
Dropshipping is like really gimmicky because you're not really solving a real problem for people.
It's real money in the real world, my friend.
Thank you for that. Seriously, it's really reaffirming and really also just eyes it down and really makes me think deeper about it.
Are you in the US?
I really appreciate that, gentlemen. Yes, I'm in Wisconsin.
Awesome. Go make that $1 million so you can put in a real estate deal with me.
Say no more.
All right, good deal.
I look forward to that.
I'll see you at a live event in the War Room, all right?
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the family.
I will be there. Thank you, Justin.
All right, overall really good. Again, another great video by JWALLER. He, I like his really practical advice about, you know, businesses because he has a small business background. So, you know, he's not just like a lot of these YouTubers and online guys that never built an actual business themselves. They're just content creators. So when they talk about business, they don't really talk with any level of like true insight. So JWALLER is different, man. He has business background, business experience, and business IQ. So he's a pretty good resource on YouTube for sure. All right, hope you guys like this video. See you on the next one.